Welcome to Spotting Point Channel, your real-time sports entertainment studio. Relax, stay updated, and enjoy the action. Don't forget to like, comment, and share the channel with your friends and loved ones. Your support means everything to us. We love you.
Is make a decision. This no contact order because you are not going to be allowed to touch Skylar before the pay-per-view, and Skylar is not going to be able to touch you before the PLE, and that's final.
This no contact order is a wonderful idea,
Skylar!
and I'll behave until break one.
Know that the Maharaja is counting down the days.
But once that bell rings, not only am I gonna win that championship,
And the longer I have to wait, the more you're gonna suffer.
I'm gonna break your arm, Rod!
I'll see you at Breakpoint!
I can't wait. I can't wait, Rod.
As we are set for a colossal 8-man tag. The Zamindar's gang has not only grown in numbers, it's grown in power. The three-point stand. Oh my God, the athleticism of Neil. And Aki and now Neil. How do you elevate a man like that? Now Dev. Raj goes right to work with a lung blower. We're receiving word that a severe numbers advantage. Oh my goodness. And now Aki leads match. Oh man. This fight is filled with Colossus! A Colossus out of nowhere! And Raj the Maharaja scores the pinfall!
People have called me many things. A madman, psycho, instigator, the one who pokes the fire. But see, I'm the mad fire. And tonight, I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm going to call you out, Maharaja. And don't be afraid to show up. Because as much as I want to choke the life out of you, I'll behave. I'll control my temper. But the question is, Raj, can you control yours? Guess we'll find out. I can't wait, Maharaja. I can't wait. And yeah, let me show you something. I found this rat. And I found this piece of... And it looked like someone has been trying to spy on me. But people need to remember, if you fly too close to the sun, you're gonna get burned!
An ominous message from Skylar, which certainly sets the tone for an intense night of action as we have two debuts and a face-off between the two men who've already qualified for the final four-way in the WXM World Title Tournament as we are coming to you from a sold-out Gurugram, India. We proudly welcome you to WXM Ground Zero. I'm Johnny LaQuasto back alongside the great Dave Bradshaw. And Dave, we just saw every word Skylar had to say. What could he possibly have in store for Raj the Maharaja?
Well, I'll tell you what, Johnny, if I was executive assistant Bobby B, I would be deeply concerned just 1 week after instituting that no-contact order between Skylar and Raj the Maharaja. Skylar clearly looking to test the temperament of Raj tonight.
There's no doubt it has gotten beyond personal, but right now, let's take a look at the action for tonight's episode of Ground Zero.
Well, tonight we will see a long-awaited debut of the Crown Rules Royal Princess, Lady Catherine.
In tag team action, the always electric B2B look to overcome the mountainous Burner Brothers.
The Axeman, Axel Tischer, looks to teach a harsh lesson to WXM tryout winner, Vera.
The always conflicted Venomous looks to prove that he is also a world warrior as he faces off with CMLL's high-flying Capitan Suicida.
Also coming up, the Ground Zero debut of the Middle Eastern millionaire, Sheikh Al-Sham.
And it has gotten so intense for the two men who have qualified for the WXM World Championship Tournament Final Four-Way with a no-contact rule order set in place as Skylar and Raj the Maharaja will go face-to-face.
Unexpected, but Crown Rule is making their presence known.
A little taste of
Ladies
home.
and gentlemen, making her way to the ring, Lady Catherine!
Lady Catherine, supported by Sir Charles Sterling. And I tell you what, you don't get a knighthood from the British aristocracy without doing something pretty worthwhile, Johnny. I'll have you know.
That is something you would certainly know better than me, but Lady Catherine, very accomplished athlete throughout her career. She's a former Pro Wrestling Evolution and World of Sport women's champion. But as far as this alignment here with Sir Charles Sterling, this is something that has happened very recently as far as I know.
Two real peas in a pod from a similar privileged background back home in England.
And you're someone who actually knows Sir Charles Sterling quite well. To call him ostentatious might be a bit of an understatement.
Well, he'll tell you he was knighted for his services to pro wrestling over in the UK, and now bringing Lady Catherine into WXM, being very supportive here. You might not like some of his swagger, some of his demeanor sometimes, Sir Charles Sterling rather, but you've got to be impressed, I think, by the class of this man.
Well, he's calling for a royal microphone. Let's see what he has to say.
Pray silence.
Salutations to you pedestrians in attendance today. My name is Charles Sterling, and I implore you to rise, stand, and show respect to Lady Catherine. Crown Rule has returned to India. And what better way to display our power is for Milady to defeat one of your own. So we lay out the challenge to any of India's best women's professional wrestlers to walk down that ramp and face the might of Britannia. And discover why Lady Catherine is worth every single pound.
Well, Lady Catherine has put out a challenge to any women's wrestler in India.
Come on, who is there?
Is there anyone who's prepared to take on Lady Catherine?
I mean, attitude aside, she is very accomplished.
I grant you, you can be a little smug
Well,
sometimes.
as you can see, there is no one from India, no one of India's professional wrestlers who wish to challenge my lady. Is there anyone? Anyone at all? Anyone at all?
Lady Catherine. Whoa! Whoa!
Maybe we have someone going to take him up on the offer. Yes, we do.
Absolutely!
Hiroshima, Japan, weighing at 60 kilograms, Mia Yuzuma!
Well, she is certainly not from India, but Japan's Mia Yotsuba is ready for this challenge. Dave Bradshaw, she is an absolute spitfire, has a true infectious energy about her.
But does she qualify for this open challenge? Does she meet the criteria? So Charles Sterling said it has to be one of India's best pro wrestlers. What do you say?
Well, I see a referee, I see Mia Yotsuba, and it appears that Lady Catherine is ready to go to battle here. Charles Sterling doesn't exactly look pleased.
Well, you got to wonder then, whether, and again, he might not like this, it might be uncomfortable to say, but does Sir Charles Sterling have a point? Maybe there are no Indian wrestlers who are prepared, who are well-equipped enough to take up that open challenge from Lady Catherine.
He may have a point. He also has himself a seat and a seat at the table. He's going to enjoy some tea while Lady Catherine and Mia Yotsuba have a one-on-one matchup here in Lady Catherine's in-ring debut for WXM.
And what am I going to do to get myself a cup of tea?
Well, he spilled a lot of it on the table. There might not be much left. And he doesn't appear to be enjoying the tea, but then again, what does Charles Sterling actually enjoy in life?
You don't enjoy tea, you just drink it. You got a lot to learn, Johnny.
Yes, I certainly do. Lady Catherine, certainly a power advantage over Mia Yotsuba in this matchup, and a neck breaker to follow. Right into a cover, and Yotsuba able to kick out at 1. Yotsuba, one of the many, many students of Emi Sakura, who has certainly found her own path throughout Japan over the past number of years.
The path has seen her cross paths here with Lady Catherine, who is turning out to be surprisingly brutal in this one so far.
Well, we've certainly known her as a very precise technician over the course of her career, but when you are teaming up with someone like Charles Sterling, when you're spending time with him, you'd have to imagine that vicious side is going to appear at some point. Oh my goodness. Bit of a natural selection there by Lady Catherine into a cover. Yotsuba able to get that right shoulder up. There is no wasted motion here by Lady Catherine. Now looking over to Sir Sterling, maybe for advice.
Yeah, I want to take exception, I think, maybe to you saying there's a vicious side to Charles Sterling. He just knows that he's a very highly competitive, very accomplished man. He knows his place in the hierarchy, in the universe, and he's prepared to exploit that. Trying to teach Lady Catherine the same.
It's wonderful work. Tremendous work, I must say, Lady Catherine.
Well, very methodical.
Wonderful woman she is.
Attack here by Lady Catherine, looking to wear down Yotsuba.
Gotta wonder what the relationship is, I think, between Sir Charles Sterling and Lady Catherine.
You can ask. I'm not going to ask him that question.
Maybe he'll invite me for some of that tea and I'll ask the question, but...
When's the last time you've been invited to tea for anyone?
It was uncalled for. Yotsuba sent into the corner here. Lady Catherine found no one home.
Right hand by Yotsuba, and now hoisting up Catherine, and down goes Lady Catherine. A royal slam there by Mia Yotsuba. The first flurry of offense we've seen from the Japanese star in this match.
Unable to capitalize though because that injured neck, but she may have just injured the back of Lady Catherine.
Certainly appears to be the case, and now Yotsuba looking to pile it on here. Nice forearm lands, Yotsuba right into the cover, hooks the leg, and Catherine able to roll out, get that left shoulder up. Of course, we saw Sir Charles Sterling compete for the Wave Shield back on WXM Powerbomb.
Yeah, we don't talk about that night, but what we will talk about is that Sir Charles is getting increasingly animated in front of our commentary table here as things go back and forth between Yotsuba and Lady Catherine.
Well, Dave, you'd have to imagine he's been training Catherine. We're definitely seeing, great resiliency here by Mia Yotsuba. Yotsuba means clover leaf in Japanese. She feels like she has the luck of a clover leaf, perhaps in this match, into a backbreaker, and down goes Catherine once again.
They put her right in the lower back there. That could really compromise the mobility of Lady Catherine.
Now Yotsuba, the Mia Hammer! A former professional handball player, very powerful right hand, the Mia Hammer. Finds a home on the thoracic spine of Lady Catherine, who's able to counter there.
Yeah, you want to talk about powerful, what about the power in the legs there of Lady Catherine?
Uh-oh. And, she's locking eyes. Charles Sterling screaming to finish her off, and it's the Royal Flush, and Lady Catherine successful in her debut.
Here is your winner, Lady Catherine.
Lady Catherine proving why she is the jewel in the crown, the crown rule. Charles Sterling likes what he sees.
Yes, we saw the debut. We just called the match. Yes, thank you, Sir Charles.
Don't get sarcastic with Sir Charles Sterling. You've got to be careful what you're saying.
Oh, come on. That was complete disrespect. Just kicking Mia Yotsuba out of the way. Disgusting. That's not a royal move at all.
Yeah, I'm not going to defend that, but a rare lack of class from a man and a woman who are, for the most part, among the classiest individuals you could hope to see, and the classiest of victories here for Lady Catherine.
Captain, always a fan favorite here, a leader in the locker room for all of WXM. Axel Tischer, the Axeman, thrive off of making enemies. off of making enemies. Come on, the official with his back turned. Axel Tischer with a blatant low blow into the horrible slam, into a horrible cover, and a horrible finish.
What are you waiting for, you loser? Are you waiting for Venomous? Are you waiting for somebody who will help you?
Oh, come on, stop.
Nobody will help you.
Axel Tischer down. Just pummeling on Captain. Shots to the ribs. Oh! Wait! I believe that's Vera, the guy. That's the winner from the tryout. The Tischer attack from behind.
Guts from this young man!
Oh, no!
क्या बात है गुरु? परेशान लग रहे हो, सब ठीक तो है?
पता नहीं भाई, बचपन में एक सपना देखा था। उस सपने को पूरा करने के लिए इस देश को छोड़कर मैं बाहर गया, लड़ा। अब एक नई जंग लड़ने में वापस आ गया। उलझ सा गया हूँ जीत भाई। अब डर लगने लगा कहीं मैं नाकाम न हो जाऊं। दोस्ती में, फैमिली में, अपने टीचर होने के धर्म में।
तुम्हें एक बात बताऊं, एक मर्द की पहचान तब नहीं होती जब वो जीवन में कामयाबी के शिखर पे होता है। एक असली मर्द की पहचान तब होती है जब वो जीवन के थपेड़े खाकर चारों तरफ से निराश होके टूट के बैठ जाता है और उसके बावजूद फिर से उठता है, लड़ने की हिम्मत जुटाता है। और मुझे पता है, 100% विश्वास है तुम्हें काबिलियत है, तुम कर सकते हो। लेकिन अब तुम्हारे ऊपर है, निखरना है या बिखरना है।
I've considered you all my own, especially you. Yet you all left me out there. That's it. Today, I will talk to Fateh.
No, you can't do that. This isn't a good idea.
I will talk to
You can't do that.
Don't what, Dave?
I have something to tell you. There
Wait.
is something.
Wait, I have something to tell you. Thank you. क्योंकि आज जो तू कितना मेरे लिए, वो एक वफादार बंदा ही कर सकता है। Good job. Oh, one more thing. I arrange a candlelight dinner for you.
Date?
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
With who?
With Mila.
Mila?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, Mila. Yes. Okay. It's good fun. Go and prepare.
I'm prepared.
Go.
Let's do that.
Go, Mila.
Woo!
Yeah, enjoy.
Is this some kind of a joke? Like, this is not part of my job description.
Look, Mila. He sacrificed himself for me. Can't you show some loyalty to me? Good job.
You guys have been terrorizing WXM as of late. Ever since you showed up, you've been bullying the crew and talent. What is your goal here in WXM?
WXM! You are looking at the baddest tag team on the planet!
Be my brother a nice guy.
Where you guys? Who made these oranges, you dumb idiot? Where'd you get this? Tell me?
Tell him, Scotty.
Yeah, that's right. This guy over here, he looks scared. Hey, come here. You scared? What are you
doing?
I'm scared the burner's having a
What are you
holy
doing,
shot.
guys?
Come on, Burners!
Stay quiet!
You want some too? Hey! Listen up! Me and Scotty, we ain't going anywhere! We're putting everybody on burn notice!
Oh, no. If I'm Jeet, I have to be furious right now. Well, following a
successful debut of Lady Catherine, it's now time for tag team action.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing the team of Suraj and Ragnar B2B.
Suraj and Ragnar have certainly had some standout moments in their young career here at WXM. Two of the most promising athletes to come out of the training academy.
Yeah, the thing about promise, though, is it sometimes never translates to actual success, particularly if you run in to an obstacle like these two men are about to.
Two massive obstacles are about to confront B2B.
And their opponents, the team of Ricky Burner and Scotty Burner, the Burner Brothers!
Well, instead of B2B, we can call them Triple B, the Bully Burner Brothers. They have been absolutely relentless in torturing everybody here in WXM.
Yeah, look, I understand wanting to make yourself stand out in a busy crowd, a highly competitive roster like we have here in WXM, but there does have to be a limit, and we saw 3 weeks ago them forcing the referee's face into one of their armpits. We saw them spitting at a camera. It's just the kind of behavior that's not befitting of a WXM superstar.
Well, not to mention twisting the arm of our timekeeper, getting in the face of Jack Styles, our ring announcer. It's completely uncalled for. I understand. Yes, Burner Brothers, they want another opportunity at the WXM Tag Team titles. This is not the way to go about it. So it looks like we're going to start off here with Suraj and Scotty Burner. Scotty Burner, obviously, just a complete mountain of an individual.
Yeah, and this is one of the biggest size differentials we've seen here so far in WXM. You compare Suraj to Scotty Burner.
2B has proven, though, that they're able to overcome obstacles. They scored the pinfall in a high-octane 8-man tag match that's essentially qualified them for the four-way for the WXM World Tag Team titles, obviously won by the Giant Connection. But B2B really pulled off what many would say was an upset there, and you have to believe a win tonight, certainly a shocker.
Yeah, but they're going to have to duck and dodge if they're going to get anywhere close to that, because look
at
the power!
Oh my God! The Burners say they'd rather throw you than know you.
Jaw-dropping from Scotty Burner, and here comes Ricky.
And when the Burners are able to execute their double-team offense, it spells doom for every opponent.
Man, I've seen people unable to throw a javelin that far. It's unbelievable. That like 10, 15 feet across the ring.
The Burners specialize in human tossing, case in point. What we've seen already. Slicing the ring in half here, another tag back into Scotty.
Frequent tags here from the Burner Brothers as they have Suraj just blocked in their own corner.
Burners have had over a 15-year career, winning over 20 tag team titles. Who could be surprised? They've essentially been a tag team their entire life.
And how many victims of their bullying has there been? In the meantime, much collateral damage. Might be some more here, Ricky, though. Found no one home.
Suraj able to tag in to the ever-resilient Ragnar, and now B2B looking for a double team.
This is their chance. Can they get the double suplex? No, it's easier said than done, Johnny.
That is a tall order, Dave. Oh! Better strategy. Going right to the legs. And a double basement dropkick. 4 boots to the skull.
Ricky just had his brain rocked there as referee Tom Scarborough counts to 2 before the kick out.
And we've seen incredible performances by Ragnar. All the way back to WXM Powerbomb. Tremendous contest against the Lion of Punjab, Josan, prior to teaming up with Suraj as B2B. Insagiri here, now climbing up top.
Here comes Ragnar off the top, the old man.
Caught in midair, off the top turnbuckle, into a power slam. My goodness.
And the Burner Brothers picking up where they left off last time we saw them, which is bad news, not just for their opponents, but for everybody in the building.
And the training academy of WXM is all about developing the next generation of stars, but the Burner Brothers could care less.
As far as the Burner Brothers are concerned, it's all about just developing talent so they can be fed to them.
And look, when you have over a 15-year career, the Burner Brothers, they realize time is not necessarily on their side.
What is this?
Oh my God. Scotty has Ricky on his shoulders. That has to be it.
Yeah, Ricky gonna make the cover here. Oh,
wow.
Kick out. Yeah, Regner impressing in his ability to survive, but it's one thing to survive. It's another thing to get back on offense, and they are a long way from getting anywhere close to making a dent here in the Burner Brothers.
A powerful right hand and a tag to the rib cage. That'll damage the intercostals, to say the least. And now the Burners looking for yet another double team. Siraj is stuck in the corner, but look at Regner. The ever-resilient Regner able to make the tag into Siraj.
Yeah, stuck in the corner, no more. Here comes Siraj. Double duck of the clothesline. Double drop kicks from B2B.
Never count out. B2B. Burners are on the outside. Now they have to take full advantage. Over the top. Oh! Scotty is down, but Ricky
Hey, Ricky
catches Siraj in midair and right on the apron.
And really bad news for Siraj because he got dumped hard on that hard edge of the ring. Regner just got booted in the face on the outside, and that leaves Siraj isolated within those ropes.
And we know what comes next and what goes down. The Riz Bomb.
Good night.
Into the cover. Burners win again.
Here is your winner, the Burner Brothers.
Valiant effort by B2B. But once again, the Burners, they essentially look unstoppable.
Yeah, how do you stop a pair of wrecking balls? The answer, 999 times out of 1,000, is that you simply do not.
And there might not be a tag team in WXM who has that answer. You'd have to imagine. They're going to be looking down.
They might not be done. They might not be done here, Johnny.
Oh, hold on. Regner, what are you doing here? This is not a good idea. About to say, you have to imagine Burners have to be looking straight at Jai Connection, but right now they're looking straight at Regner. Okay, hold on.
I don't know if Regner's being smart here.
Okay, wait. Whoa. That's the timekeeper they assaulted. What, Jack Styles? What? And more of the crew. What is happening?
Well, everyone who they've picked on these past few weeks coming after them. These members of our staff have had enough.
That's Alistair, our lead camera operator. I admire the bravery. Avi's here.
Where are they getting these makeshift weapons from?
It's not quite a 2x4, but it's a piece of wood.
The Burner Brothers. Even what, 8 on 2, 10 on 2? These guys still aren't sure if they're going to win.
I mean, I believe that's the head chef even in there. Even he has been bullied by the Burners, and they're standing down, and they are walking away.
Well, eventually, at some point, the numbers game, even too great for the Burner Brothers. Or maybe not. Maybe not.
All hell almost broke loose as the Burners are walking away from a wave. And now a celebration of every single person who has been bullied by WXM. You know what? That's a victory for WXM right there.
Yeah, celebration of I guess it's a small victory, but a victory nonetheless of sorts. Although it's likely to get a win inside the ring against the Burner Brothers, as you said, Johnny, will be another matter entirely for whoever's able to do it.
Before I speak into this filthy microphone, wipe it. Lift me up, boys. Big Damo, you clearly answered a challenge that did not apply to you. That's desperation. And desperation is a luxury I do not entertain. Big Damo, bring your fat ass here right now.
Sheikh Shaheen may be looking straight at a death wish by insulting the Beast of Belfast.
Damo, you're not so big from here after all.
I'm a renegade, grew up like this. Watch out, Mr. Belfast Blitz. Thinking that I lived it and I survived. I'm the logical schematic.
Is that Sheikh El Shah?
Sheikh El Shah!
From behind!
Got that cane
The back of the left knee. We haven't seen El Sham since Powerbomb when he competed for the Wave Shield. Now he's attacking Damo.
Big boot from Damo. Oh!
But Damo is... Oh no, that left knee just gave out.
Allow me to introduce Sheikh Al Sham, a man of taste, a distant cousin. I'm overjoyed to see family here in WXM.
Sheikh Shaheen, what a privilege it is to see you once again. The Sheikh remembers when you were just a young boy, and now look at you, a man of prestige. May I add, a man that WXM do not deserve.
We appreciate your enthusiasm, WXM, truly.
Hey, Big Damo, you need to listen up.
You are gutter trash, and you clearly answered a challenge that did not apply to you.
And look what happened. The Sheikh Al Sham took you to school, and now you're gonna limp your way back to where you come from.
Take that as a warning, Big Damo, and listen to the Sheikhdom before we send you back with less working parts than you came with.
It is now time for the in-ring debut of the winner of the WXM tryouts.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, Vera!
Well, Dave, certainly a big moment for Vera, but he may be dipping into very deep waters in his debut.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, we saw Vera try to make the save for Captain when he was being beaten up by Axel Tischer after the two men's match against each other. Tischer was able to stop him. It may not have been the wisest move from Vera.
And if there is anyone who thrives off of causing pain, causing misery, and ruining the debut of an Indian star, it is this man.
And his opponent, from Dresden, Germany, weighing in at 100 kilogram heat, is the X-Man, Axel Tischer!
This all began 3 weeks ago when Tischer interrupted the announcement of the winners of that WXM Wrestling Academy tryout, so he could mock the head trainer Guru, with whom he has some significant history. We saw that Tischer the same night tried to attack Venomous but was stopped by Captain, so Tischer really has been running rampage here at WXM.
Well, while we mentioned WXW, Tischer certainly is a multi-time champion of WXW, but yes, 3 weeks ago is when this all began. It was supposed to be a celebration for all of the winners from the WXM tryouts. Really a historic moment for this promotion, for the country of India. And during the celebration, he attacked Vera from behind with a vicious right hand. And to Vera's credit, he's showing no fear.
Yeah, it's going to be sink or swim for young Vera here tonight. And last week we saw Vera going to Captain for advice ahead of this match. And Guru approached during that conversation, tried to apologize for not stepping in when Tischer attacked Vera.
Captain did not take kindly to that.
Captain had some very harsh words for Guru.
And, you know, quite frankly, Dave, can you, as we're underway here, oh, wow, Axel Tischer, psychological warfare early on. You know, Dave, I have to ask, can you really blame Captain? Was Guru's answer good enough? Captain felt like Guru should have stepped in to help out. Guru said, look, I'm not a wrestler anymore. Guru's making it clear he has stepped away from professional wrestling. And the answer is that man right there. Axel Tischer attacked Guru after Guru won the Wave Shield back at Powerbomb.
Yeah, but look, Captain's view on that is that whether you're an active wrestler or not, as a head trainer, man responsible for bringing Vera into this wrestling world, he had a responsibility to come out and help his student, and he didn't live up to that responsibility.
Hard to argue with what Captain said to Guru. And speaking of bringing someone into the world of professional wrestling, Axel Tischer is looking to take Vera out of it in quick order.
Tisha, obviously the much more experience of the two. As we said, the debut here for Vera.
And of course, Vera has already been physical with Tischer as he ran in to the aid of Captain as Tischer was viciously attacking following a match, but now, I mean, this is the pace that Axel Tischer really wants, and a powerful body slam. Down goes Vera.
And you sometimes think a body slam is kind of a bread and butter move in pro wrestling, but when you see someone like Axel Tischer deliver one like that, it can be an absolute game changer. Look at that, stomping on the face there.
And you won't find many professional wrestlers in the world with the precise technique and just the calculated viciousness of the Axeman.
With Vera, I think he's a great credit to the WXM training facility, but training can only get you so far. You've got to get those reps in inside the ring against more experienced opponents, but goodness me, this is proving to be quite the test.
Well, there are no amount of reps that can prepare you for the impact of a boot from Axel Tischer, and he's looking to put away Vera already. Oh, Vera incredibly evasive. Look at the elevation into a Rough Rider and a cover, big upset. Oh my God, he was a brief moment away from a huge upset in his debut. Oh, the inexperienced Davey turned his back, talked to the official, and now Axel Tischer is wasting no time. He is ticked off, and it's the horrible slam. Tischer into the cover. Tischer vanquishes Vera.
Here is your winner, the X-Men, Axel Tischer.
Again, on one level, you have to kind of give credit to the courage of Vera to be prepared to step in there with Axel Tischer. We thought he almost had him. It could have been the upset of the century. Now what?
And now Tischer's not finished.
This is typical Axel Tischer.
Typical is an understatement. Just a vicious grounded pound. Right hand after right hand. And hold on, it's Captain. The leader's not going to have any of it. And now Tischer and Captain traded blows. Right hand. And down goes Tischer.
Yeah, Vera came to the aid of Captain a couple of weeks ago. Captain returning the favor, but the low blow from the Axeman.
There is no depth that Tischer will not stoop to. Disgusting in every way possible. What a valiant effort it was by Vera. Had a brief moment. Came so close to an upset victory. Tischer took advantage of an opportunity. And now he's going to take advantage with a steel chair. You got to be kidding me. Oh, come on.
Oh, man, this...
Don't do this.
It's the first night of this young man's career, for God's sake.
And it might be the last. Captain is down. Oh! What the hell?
It's Guru!
Guru's back. Are you serious? Hold on. Oh! Vera grabs the chair. Super kick!
Super kick, and now Guru! Springboarding into the ring! That's the Guru we know!
Hold on! We have not seen any kind of physicality from Guru since he won the Wave Shield, since Tischer attacked him from behind and signed the WXM contract on his back. Oh my God! Axel Tischer running away like an absolute coward.
Tischer doesn't like to stay and fight when the odds are evened up.
Hold on, Guru's not done. Is Guru back?
And there's a look in the eyes of Guru that we have not seen in a long, long time. A nod of approval from Captain, as between them, these three men have seen off the Axeman.
Well, we heard what Keith said. What makes a man is how you respond when you're at your lowest. We may have just seen that response by Guru.
केविन मलिक हमारे WXM के टॉप के रेसलर्स में से एक। मुझे उसकी सबसे अच्छी बात एक लगती कि वो कभी भी चैलेंजेस लेने से नहीं घबराता। मैं सभी को कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर निकालने के लिए अलग अलग चैलेंजेस देता रहता हूँ। वो चैलेंज लेने वाला केविन मलिक सबसे पहला होता है। उसका कंफर्ट जोन ही कंफर्ट जोन के बाहर है, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि उसकी लाइफ का अब तक का सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज अगले हफ्ते आने वाला है। मेन इवेंट में उसका सामना होगा एक बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट से।
Kevin Malik! Kevin, I hear you're the best that India has to offer, and that is exactly what I've come here for. My TMDK teammate, Bad Dude Tito, Big Teats as I like to call him, said that you are the real deal. Now that might be so, but Kev, You're about to find out why Zack Sabre Jr. is not only a 2-time IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, why Zack Sabre Jr. is not only the best technical wrestler in the world, you're about to find out why I am the best wrestler on this planet.
Hey, Mila. I got the flowers for you.
Oh, you mean the Zamindar bought the flowers?
Maybe. Anyways, you got what's up?
Oh yeah, the camera's really necessary.
Cameras? Hey, we are the hottest couple in India. Of course, these losers need to witness this. Well, let them watch. Watch it. Lika, tell me what do you want to have? Let's order.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. What do you want, sir?
एक काम कर, मेरे चिकन बिरयानी का लेग पीस वाला
दोनों के लिए मैम सर
दोनों के लिए एक बार उसको देख उसकी शक्ल देख उसकी स्किन देख उसका तू फिगर देख तेरे को सही में लगता है कि वो चिकन बिरयानी खाती होगी मेंटेन करने के लिए सिर्फ इसीलिए तू सिर्फ एक वेटर है और वेटर ही रहेगा सैलेड गेट हर अ चिकन सैलेड इडियट क्या है इडियट I'm sorry. Waiter. These are waiters. Losers. I'm sorry.
And now for the first time in WXM history, it appears the Sheikdom is making their way to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall with a 15-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring from the Middle East, weighing in at 19 kilograms, he is the Middle Eastern millionaire, Sheik Al-Sham!
Well, Dave Bradshaw, I am certainly not from a royal family. I don't know anything about royal bloodlines, but it appears that this royal bloodline with Sheikh Shaheen and Sheik Al-Sham certainly goes a long way.
Yeah, they're some kind of distant cousins as we understand it. And last week Al-Sham helped Shaheen in his efforts to attack Big Damo. It was a shocking union of these two sheiks and did some real damage to the knee of Big Damo, just as I'm sure Sheik Al-Sham is looking to do some real damage here to his opponent Faraz.
And it was quite a calculated plan by Sheik Shaheen, calling Big Damo out to the ring after Damo made his WXM debut the previous week, absolutely decimating Sheik Shaheen. And that was the plan all along, as Al-Sham viciously attacked the left knee of Damo. And now, for the first time since WXM Powerbomb, we are seeing Sheik Al-Sham compete in a WXM ring.
Al-Sham, unlike Sheik Shaheen, is not afraid to have his feet touch the ground here in India. He's not afraid to get his hands and indeed his feet dirty.
Well, at the same time, though, to call himself serving and condescending, that would certainly be an understatement, as the Middle Eastern millionaire is set to battle Faraz, one of the young and aspiring graduates from the WXM Training Academy here in Gurugram.
And a lot of Indian national pride here in Gurugram tonight, but Sheik Al-Sham doesn't seem to care. Sheik Shaheen, look at him, still on the shoulders of those poor servants, making sure his feet do not touch the ground. I don't think they've touched the ground once since he's been in India.
No, they certainly haven't. And, you know, looking back on the history of Sheik Al-Sham, it actually makes sense now, because we know Sheik Al-Sham also has limitless financial funds. He has received the best training, much like Sheik Shaheen. So, you know, this alignment really does make a lot of sense. We certainly didn't know there was a relation, but according to both members of the Sheikdom, they are related. They are cousins.
I'll tell you what, Faraz is doing a pretty good job here against Sheik Al-Sham in the early moments of the drop kick. And Al-Sham didn't go down, but it did back him into the corner. And now Faraz is climbing, but he's going to get caught.
Wow!
Again, he's going to get drop kicked in the head, for God's sake.
Look at the elevation. Sheik Al-Sham with the drop kick, and I didn't expect a Fargo strut, but the knowledge of Sheik Al-Sham goes deep in this sport.
Sheik Shaheen just looking on from his elevated perch. It's about to be an elevated perch for Faraz. Wow. He gets deadlifted into the superplex.
Sheik Al-Sham, as ostentatious as he is, just as athletic. And now, oh my God, an elbow right to the thoracic spine of Faraz.
Yeah, softening up the back of Faraz. Gotta wonder, you saw him lock in that camel clutch on Big Damo 1 week ago with the assistance of that cane.
Well, doesn't appear he's going to need that cane tonight. Looking to put the finishing touches on Faraz.
Yeah, Sheikh Al-Sham could beat Faraz here in any one of 100 different ways.
And we're seeing,
look at this,
an even more vicious side of Al-Sham since competing for the Wave Shield. He came so close to winning the Wave Shield back at Powerbomb, obviously won by Guru, and now...
the end may be coming. The end may be coming here for Faraz. The back already damaged.
Calling for the camel clutch, center of the ring, and that'll do it in a matter of moments. Sheikh Al-Sham with a dominant victory.
Here is your winner, Sheikh Al-Sham!
Let it go, man. Let it go.
Al-Sham, that is enough. Someone help this guy. Someone help Faraz out.
Look at Shaheen. Shaheen now. Oh my God. Shaheen. And Sheikh Al-Sham. Shaheen lifting up the arm of his cousin, the Sheikh. Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on a second. No way.
Well, that's Big Damo's music, but I don't know if Damo can even walk up that assault last week. Here he is.
Well, he can walk. Not very well. The knee is taped up, but that is not going to stop Damo. Oh my
Good
God!
Lord.
Falling over. All of Shaheen's service. Are you kidding me? I don't think these guys get paid enough to get decimated like this.
Big Damo just wiped out the servants of Sheikh Shaheen.
And Sheikh Al-Sham is abandoning Shaheen.
Shaheen getting lifted out of here.
And the shoes are not touching the floor as Sheikh Al-Sham is scattering away with Sheikh Shaheen in his arms. Oh, hold on. Big Damo's got a few things to say here.
Big Damo has plenty to say to the Sheikhdom.
Got the music! You're lucky that you clipped this leg, or I would be chasing you all over Gurugram. Damo is gonna kill him. So Sheikh Al-Sham, I had a conversation with the legend that is Jeet. And next week, it's you versus Big Damo.
Oh. Wow, that is a huge call from our COO, Jeet. But I don't know if Damo's going to be ready. That knee looks like it's still very much damaged, Johnny.
Well, an injury has never stopped Damo in the past. Well, Big Damo doesn't need his knee to be 100% to scratch. He gets Sheikh Al-Sham one-on-one next week. That is going to be physical.
I'm joined by Joseon and his manager, Vladimir.
That's Babbar Sher for you. The one-man army. And next week, we're gonna prove to you why he's the one-man army. Because in the first ever WXM handicap match, it's gonna be Joseon versus 2 opponents. Now, I had the vision for this, which is why I told Bobby, hey Bobby, can we have a handicap match? And he said yes. And through that match, it's not gonna be a match, it's gonna be a beatdown. Yeah. Because time Joseon da si, Joseon da hai, te Joseon da hi rahooga. Come on!
क्या बिरयानी थी भाई Mila, can you pay today? Actually, I forgot my wallet.
Excuse me? Okay, I'm done with it.
No, don't say. Mila, I like you. I like you. Please don't.
Okay, listen. It means a lot to me, but we are co-workers. Like, this relationship will be way too complicated.
I know. But you know what? Friendship with you still matters the most. तूने किया ये मैसेज इस लोकेशन में आने के लिए? अबे मुझे पागल कुत्ते ने काटा क्या? मैं तुझे मैसेज करूंगा? तो तू नहीं जानता टेलर्स को? भाई I don't know what you are talking about. तू नहीं जानता? भाई
Someone please call the police! Please call the police! Please call the police!
It is now time for some high-flying luchador action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 76 kilograms, Capitan Suicida!
Well, Dave, Capitan Suicida has certainly become a fan favorite since arriving at WXM, and with good reason. One of the most exciting stars in CMLL, and that's saying something.
Yeah, just last week, it was a real showcase of Lucha Libre when Suicida went one-on-one with Flip Gordon, a very different opponent for him tonight, though.
And essentially, a match that was demanded by his opponent.
Feel the venom.
Well, if there's anyone who has a polar opposite style and mindset to Capitan Suicida, it is this man.
And his opponent, weighing at 17 kilograms, Venom!
Now, last week, our cameras caught Venomous obsessing over Kevin Malik and claiming to be the only person in the world who truly knows Malik, promising he was going to prove here tonight that he is the true world warrior. A name that Kevin Malik likes to go by. I guess he gets the chance to prove that by going up against one of the best luchadors in the world.
And you know, week by week, Venomous becomes more enigmatic, more mysterious in a lot of ways. This fixation on Kevin Malik is getting to a level that is really beyond comprehension. The fact that he said, I want to prove that I'm the world warrior. I want to prove I am better than Kevin Malik. I want to challenge someone like Capitan Suicida. And look, we've already seen this ego, this fixation get the best of Venomous when he fought Captain. He had Captain dead to rights. He tried to hit the last gear, Kevin Malik's finishing move, and that led to his downfall as Capitan hit the final command and got the victory.
Yeah, that determination to emulate Malik has certainly come back to bite Venomous. It did 3 weeks ago. Let's see. There will be a different outcome here tonight. Certainly can't look past Capitan Suicida, though. We saw just how good he is in that match against Gordon last week. One of the best matches, I think, in WXM history so far.
And of course, you know, WXM fans were thrilled to see two incredible luchadors like Flip Gordon, like Capitan Suicida. Oh, quick little crucifix pin there, and Venom was able to roll out of two. Face down. Beautiful drop toe hold there by Capitan Suicida. Oh, roll up there, and Venom is able to roll out once again. And Capitan Suicida going for a quick victory here. This is exhausting if you're Venomous, but a vicious right hand turns the tide quickly.
Yeah,
Beautiful cradle there moments ago.
Right, in at the deep end in terms of an education in Lucha Libre for Venomous, who almost got pinned on several occasions there in the opening moments. Venomous, I don't think he's going to want to play this Lucha Libre game, because if he plays it, I don't think he's going to win.
No doubt about that. Capitan Suicida coming in with the game plan clearly of out-quicking Venomous and overwhelming him with that high-speed offense.
And the Lucha chants here in Gurugram, India. Suicida set to the rope, got caught.
Wow! Venomous catching Capitan Suicida into a spine buster, and now this is the game plan for Venomous. He wants to brawl, he wants to punch as often as possible.
And look, he didn't even go for the pin there. For that spine buster, you might expect him to try and get the victory. He just wanted to do more damage. There was nothing pretty about it. It's not like Lucha Libre, but it was very, very effective.
Well, we've seen this from Venomous many times over the course of Ground Zero history. Venomous wants to cause pain. He wants to injure his opponents. Quite frankly, to him, a lot of times, that's more important than victory. We saw it against Captain.
Venomous with the upper hand. And really, it seems like Capitan Suicida just hasn't been in this since that spine buster.
Of course, Capitan Suicida, 12-year veteran, has really made a permanent home in the oldest professional wrestling promotion in the world, CMLL. CMLL is Venomous, picture-perfect suplex into a cover. Capitan Suicida stays alive.
I'm sure that Venomous last week will have been watching as Kevin Malik got back to winning ways. His return to the ring against JD Lee.
And that also may have been a catalyst to this match. You know, Kevin Malik proving that he's the World Warrior, defeating JD Lee, a star in Japan, so that essentially prompted Venomous to demand this match. Into a cover here. Oh, Capitan able to kick out once again at 2, but Venomous remaining in control here. And now a blatant choke. And this is that ground and pound offense that really, that's what Venomous is all about.
Yeah, Venomous doesn't care how he gets the win as long as he gets it, and that's one way in which he is absolutely not the same as Kevin Malik. Venomous now, though, still just staying very much on top, not giving Capitan Suicida any time to recuperate, but Suicida grabbing the rope. Oh, mistake there from Venomous. He pays a price for it.
My goodness, Capitan, no wasted motion. Picture perfect cutter. Into the cover goes Capitan, and not enough as Venomous kicks out at 2. What a night it's already been. Still to come. The face-to-face between Skylar and Raj the Maharaja. The no contact order is in place, but we have plenty of contact in this match. Another roll-up there. Oh, wow.
And Venomous may have been not silly by that kick from Capitan Suicida. Where's he going? It looks like maybe he's going to head up to the top here.
Dave Bradshaw, that's exactly where Capitan feels right at home, springing up to the top turnbuckle, measuring up Venomous. And Capitan with a swanton bomb right to the chest, into the cover, and that'll do it for, no, it will not.
And
wow.
The swanton bomb was a thing of absolute beauty, but it was not enough to keep those shoulders of Venomous down for the full 3 seconds.
And Venomous has proven time and time again he tends to thrive off of pain. He does have absolutely incredible endurance. It's going to take more from Capitan Suicida. Oh, quick reversal here. Educated feet there by Venomous. Follows up with an Enziguri.
What's he doing here? He's going up on the shoulders. Oh! Jumping Suicida on his face. There's the pin, and it's a kick out from the Capitan.
Now, I will say, that is a wrinkle in the offense of Venomous we have not seen yet.
It's all part of this mission from Venomous. Essentially say to Kevin Malik, anything you can do, I can do better. That win by Malik, as we said, against South Korea's JD Lee last week. Now, Venomous trying to follow that up by defeating another foreign opponent.
This is not exactly the territory that Venomous thrives off of. Right now in the second turnbuckle, this is Capitan Suicida territory, and a headbutt. Down goes Venomous, crashing to the canvas, and now Capitan Suicida, once again, right back at home from the top. Another swanton bomb, nothing but canvas. Venomous able to evade.
Yeah, he learned his lesson from last time, did Venomous.
Oh no.
And now Venomous with the antidote.
The antidote knee, right to the jaw, and Venomous with the victory, just like that.
Your winner,
Wow, Venomous with the antidote knee at the conclusion of what was one hell of a match here, Johnny.
Well, Venomous was out to prove that he is the true World Warrior, and that mission was accomplished tonight, and it's very clear right now. He is pointing directly at the World Warrior, Kevin Malik. What could Venomous have in store for the Indian Eagle? That certainly remains to be seen.
नमस्ते दोस्तों, WXM हैवीवेट चैंपियनशिप टूर्नामेंट की तीसरी ब्रैकेट डिसाइड हो चुकी है, जिसमें पहला मैच होगा नील वर्सेस डेमियन कॉर्विन के बीच में, दूसरा मैच होगा शेख अल शाम वर्सेस बिग डैमो के बीच में। What is this? Who let you in?
Oh, now, geez, is that really the correct way to speak to my lady?
I was in the middle of an announcement, and you interrupted me. Is this a correct way?
Charles, I've come to India to wrestle with Indian talent, yet all I've had is Japanese.
Absolutely right, my lady. Out of 1.5 million people, how is it, Jeet, that you can't find any talent for my lady to wrestle?
Okay, if you want competition, you will get competition. But if you continue to insult my country, I will make sure to book your ticket to back home.
Oh, please, you'll be doing me a favour. I can't wait to get out of this shit.
Let's go together. Thank you very much, Jeet. Thank you. That's all we want. That lovely pop little lady will be fine. Namaste. Thank you, Jeet. Have a lovely day. Lovely jacket, by the way. Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra. Let's go, Catherine. We got what we want.
Right now, let's take a look at the thrilling action you will see next week on WXM Ground Zero. In a WXM World Title Tournament match, the Beast of Belfast, Big Damo, will take on the Sheikdom's Sheik Al Sham. The Zamindar's Hound of Ulster, Damian Corbin, looks to take out one half of the WXM World Tag Team Champions, Balian Aki. In the first ever WXM 2-on-1 match, Josan will take on two competitors. The vindictive Queen Emi Sakura will take on the Shine from Scotland, the debuting Angel Hayes. And in our main event, it is an absolute dream match for wrestling fans across the globe, as the Indian Eagle Kevin Mallett will take on the greatest technical wrestler in the world, Zack Sabre Jr. All that and more next week on WXM Ground Zero.
Well, on a night that's already been full of chaos and non-stop action, it's about to get beyond intense as Skylar marches to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Skylar!
Johnny, we know that there is a no contact order between this man and the other man who is so far qualified for that four-way match to become the first ever World Heavyweight Champion here in WXM.
Sometimes personal issues are too strong for rules.
The next PLE. WXM Break Point. Where Skylar is gonna create history by becoming the first ever WXM champion. And this no contact order, it's not for me. You see, I'm really good at controlling my temper. But it seems like one of my opponent, Raj, has a bit of an anger issue. And Raj, I know you're back there. And there are some questions I've been meaning to ask you. And I want answers right now.
Skylar might get more than answers if Raj the Maharaja makes his way to ringside, and he is!
These are two of the four men who will compete at Break Point for that World Championship.
Raj!
Wants to hold gold once again.
Look at the rage, I like it. You walk down that ramp claiming to be a Maharaja, and all these people cheer for you. Hell, they cheered for you when you became a world champion. But why is that, Raj? You think you represent them? You think you represent this country? Well, what the hell you know about being Indian? Shut up! Because your birthplace, Raj, says you're Canadian.
You're right. I am from Canada. But I'm proud of my Indian heritage. And I'm proud to have Indian values in my heart. Honesty, hard work, jiggada! Now the truth is, my parents left this beautiful country to provide their children opportunities to become a champion!
Oh, I know you want it, Raj. I know the anger. I want you to punch me. Come on, punch me in the face right now. Punch me, Raj! Punch me!
Gotta be careful here. If Raj hits
But
it.
I don't think you can, Raj, because you're too scared. You're too scared, just like your parents were too scared when they chose to run away from this country.
That is too low. Raj will have his contract terminated if he makes contact.
That's enough. That's enough. Stop right there, security. Get your butts down here. That's enough. That's enough. You are not going to touch each other before the pay-per-view. You can boo all you want. This is a purely security. Security, you dumb. Get your butts down there.
Bobby B is desperate.
Raj, I'll find you. Raj, I'll find you. Skylar, you can kiss your world championship match goodbye.
Our world title match
Kiss
was
your
taken by a
heavyweight
thread
championship
there.
goodbye.
Raj nearly made a
Kiss your
mistake he would have
goodbye.
regretted forever.
And we still need to
No,
reveal
stop,
the
stop,
other two competitors
stop,
throughout the rest of the tournament. The tensions are completely boiling over between Skylar and Raj the Maharaja. The no contact rule remains in order.